Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brandon here, and welcome back to a brand new Bears franchise video here on the channel. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you are, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and let's get into it. So, a couple things real quick. The new scouting update. I have not fully decided if I'm transferring this save to the new scouting update. I haven't fully decided just because we got to add all these players, and it's gonna take some time. The one thing though, I'm for sure waiting just because I do want to know everyone's all the rookies development trait before I decide to switch, because if I switch and then create them, I would have to know their development trait, and I want to be surprised. So I want to wait until, you know, these guys get their full development trait. Through 3 games, Terry Honeycutt is at 312 snaps, so we should know by week 6, after week 6. So maybe at that point I will come back and see if that's something I want to do. Let me know in the comments below. I might put out a poll when that time comes around, but let me know in the comments below of this video. Do you guys want me to change and go to the new scouting update? I just want to see like how much you guys care about that. I like it, so I'm willing to do it. But, you know, obviously, like, we're at this point where we can start scouting guys. So, like, I'm gonna scout guys just because I want to see, like, you know, I want to see what there is out there. But at the same time, like, you know, if we're gonna switch, does it really matter? Also, I would say this. I mean, our draft picks, we have 2 firsts, a 4th, and a 7th. We don't have a ton of draft picks. So, I don't know. I'm not really sure what I want to do. I haven't fully decided, but yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys care about. The Jets franchise, I will be moving over for sure, just because there hasn't been a draft in that series yet. We're actually still in season 1, and that draft will be it's gonna be Saturday the 23rd. Is that right? Saturday the 23rd. So if this video goes up before that, which I believe it should, tune in. The Jets off-season live stream is on Saturday, October 23rd. Now, if it's past October 23rd, then, well, I hope you guys saw it. So, anyways, let's go ahead. Press conference QB1 check-in. Coach, your team has played really well in the early part of the season and is off to a hot start. How much of that is because of Justin Fields? Honestly, I think it's overall the team. So we'll preach the team. His contribution can't be understated, but he also doesn't play defense or special teams. We're playing fantastic as a team right now, and I think everybody from top to bottom deserves credit. Beat the Giants is our goal. Obviously, that should be our goal. And then one thing I do want to take a look. So we are 3-0 in the standings. The Vikings are 1-2, the Lions are 0-3, and the Packers are 0-3. One thing that I do need to change, as you guys saw last season, towards the end of the season, it got actually really easy, and in the playoffs as well. And you saw a lot of guys on the opponents like missing, and that's because of, where is it? Progressive fatigue. We're gonna turn this off. We're turning progressive fatigue off. I don't want to deal with that. Injuries can still happen. Fatigue still happens within the games, but we don't need, you know, in the NFC Championship game for Mike Evans to play one play and then he doesn't come back in for the rest of the game. The game's broken. It's just what it is, and they're not fixing it. So, you know, whatever. Weekly strategy here. Against the New York Giants, they still have Saquon. No surprise there. And Daniel Jones, still the quarterback for the New York Giants. All right. We're going to defend the inside run. And then for the offensive game plan, what do I want to do? Run inside, just control the clock, and have David Montgomery have a great game. Also, I want to eventually get the 6 focus players, but right now, Terry Honeycutt, Charles Gordon, Torrey Woody. I want to add our defensive end, that we drafted, Landon Flynn. I do want to add him in there as well. So I do want to get these extra focus players in. And then our weekly goal, you guys know what it is, 200 yards rushing. We have an injury. Quad strain for Raheem Mostert. So Raheem Mostert is out today, which means that Herbert will get some action. By the way, in real life, Herbert playing actually really well. So, hey, good for him. But in this game, obviously, whenever I've usered him, he hasn't done anything. But he's going to have his chance this week. Jenkins, we're going to give him pass protection. He goes up to a 74 overall. And then Travis Gibson, he has a upgrade. Let's give him speed rusher. We could always use more pass rushers. And if he can get better at that, that's great. Caleb Farley, what do we want to give Caleb Farley? He needs zone coverage. So we're going to up zone coverage. He stays at an 83 overall. And then zone coverage goes up by 1. But yeah, Madden doesn't do a very good job of upping zone coverage. You have to do it manually, which is stupid. I don't know why. Don't get it, but that's the case. So there you go. Let's get into it. Week number 4 against the New York Giants. So here comes Justin Fields through 3 weeks. 979 passing yards, 11 touchdowns. Does have the 3 interceptions. He's been phenomenal, though. And here we go. Beautiful day in Chicago. And we're going to start off this game with a run to David Montgomery. And David Montgomery pushing forward. Gets a gain of 5. David Montgomery on the year, 232 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. We have been a little bit more pass happy to start this season. But the run game kind of struggled last week. I believe it was last week that it kind of struggled. Darnell Mooney with the catch. That's going to be a gain of 6. And a first down for us. We'll go ahead and give it right back to David Montgomery. We need him to have a good game. Obviously, no Raheem Mostert. This Giants defense isn't bad. It's not bad. They got Leonard Williams. They got a great corner, a really good safety. This is a good team. It's a very good team. We're going to dump this off to David Montgomery. And Montgomery won't go anywhere, unfortunately. And it will be a 3rd and 5. And maybe look at the slant. No, don't love it. We got to get outside. Now the slant's open, and it's going to be inaccurate. That was intended for Darnell Mooney. Incomplete. And we will have to punt. So Daniel Jones, still the starting quarterback here in New York. 753 passing yards, 9 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Actually, not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty, not turning over the ball like crazy. Not a ton of yards, but it's decent. I'm sure Saquon is having a good year so far. And let's see how our defense does. Wow, our defense just swarmed Saquon. He could not go anywhere. He loses a yard. Defense got there real quick. And now 2nd and 11. Forcing Daniel Jones into having to throw the ball, especially on 3rd and long, is a big key here. And it's going to be just that. 3rd and 11 for Daniel Jones and the New York Giants. Getting them in 3rd and long situations is going to be huge for us, as that is nearly caught. Big hit by Jackson will force the incompletion, and it's a 3-0 for the Giants. So back on offense here, and we are backed up to the 38-yard line. There was a holding call on us, so we did get backed up. It was not a very good punt at all, and I got hit. That wasn't even close to where that was supposed to go. And Justin Fields gets hit. And it's up for grabs at that point. Wasn't even close to where that was supposed to go. That is brutal. And interception number 4 for Justin Fields. That is so frustrating. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. I got to get the ball out quicker, sure, but that's unfortunately that's a play where you gotta you gotta stick in the pocket and buy some time. You got to get enough time because those were a lot of deep routes, and unfortunately, just didn't have the time. And that's gonna be a handoff. Saquon has a ton of space. Good tackle by Caleb Farley. Now Thomas is hurt. The Giants are losing a lot of guys on that offensive line. Didn't matter on that play. And now Daniel Jones with an empty backfield. And Jones was going to run. Decides to throw it. That's Galladay with the catch. Now 2nd and 1. As the Giants are in the red zone at the 5-yard line. They're going to hand this off, right? 2nd and 1. Yep, it's a handoff. And again, Saquon goes nowhere. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Do the Giants try to run the ball again to get the first down? Or will they try and pass for it? And try and go for a touchdown here. They're throwing. And down goes Daniel Jones. It's Griffey, the rookie. Gets the sack. It's going to be 4th and 9, and the Giants will kick a field goal. So obviously the last drive did not go well at all. No time for Fields on a play where he needed time. And it ended up being an interception. And the Giants are going to leave Darnell Mooney all alone. I wasn't sure, I was watching that for like 5 seconds, trying to decide if I wanted to throw that. I didn't know if Darnell Mooney would go back inside or if he would come back to me or go deep. He decided to go farther down, which ended up working out. He gets 2 feet in, but I feel like that's just a dangerous throw because, yeah, the DBs just completely came off of him, but the same time, I don't know if Darnell Mooney is going to go chase the DBs like this game does half the time. But it works out. It works out. David Montgomery, a nice run on 1st down, a gain of 9. We're going to give it right back to him. Up the middle, and Montgomery, a gain of about 6. 4 carries, 26 yards for David Montgomery. And we're going to get this to the speedster. They are in zone, though. Torrey Woody on the outside. And Torrey Woody using his speed. Touchdown. Torrey Woody. Man, he is fast. He gets around that corner so fast. It's nearly impossible to catch him. And we take a 7-3 lead just like that. 3rd and 4 here for the Giants at about midfield. And they will try to throw for the 1st down. Daniel Jones out on the run, wide open, is a receiver. That's Galladay. And that's going to be 1st down. He was wide open. Not sure what happened there, but it will be a 1st down for the Giants. And that's going to be a check down to Saquon. Gets maybe a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9. They haven't really given Saquon the ball a ton as they give it to him there. He gets a yard. But Saquon, 6 carries, 28 yards. And now 3rd and 8 for the Giants. This is big 3rd down. We got to get off the field here. And Jones hit as he throws, and it's somehow caught by Galladay. But it's going to be holding on the offense. It gets taken away. 3rd and 18 now. I don't know what happened in the secondary. it was tipped up in the air, basically, or just lofted up in there, and was still came down with it. And Jalen Johnson knocks that one away. Big play there by Jalen Johnson. Creates the 4th down. It's going to be 4th and 18. So holding penalty bailed us out. And then Jalen Johnson makes a great play. The Giants will punt this thing out of bounds at the 19-yard line. We're going to have Hurst and Kmet run outs like that. And let's see. Yeah, Cole Kmet wide open there. He's going to have the 1st down. Cole Kmet, I believe it was last week, lost his starting job to Tracy Hurst. He was just struggling. He had to come out. Tracy Hurst came in and played great, so that's why Hurst is still the starter. And I'm going to take a shot. Probably shouldn't have, as that was a bit underthrown and became a jump ball. Darnell Mooney couldn't come up with it. 2nd and 10 now. And don't really love anything here again. And they had a spy on us. Justin Fields gets sacked for about a yard. Good coverage downfield by the Giants. They had a spy, and that was a great play call. That was an excellent play call. All right, well, it's going to be 3rd and 11. And again, don't love anything, but we had Mooney had a bit of a step there, but we just couldn't get it to him. A lot of pressure that time around on Fields. And we're going to have to punt. Down goes Daniel Jones. It's Nichols with the sack. That was a coverage sack. 100%. 2nd and 23 for the Giants. The Giants just keep on putting themselves in really bad situations here on 2nd and 3rd down. That's going to be a short pass to Kenny Golladay. Jones overall is 7 of 11 for 50 yards. Now 3rd and 17 for the Giants. And they will try to throw for it. And they'll try and check it down. But Patton knocks it down. And now the Giants will have to punt. Robert Quinn is in at running back. Okay. I'm guessing that was supposed to be Raheem Mostert there, but because Mostert's hurt, they put a defensive or a linebacker in at running back. That's terrific. Can't wait to deal with that all game. All right. Well, that's going to be a thing. So here we go. 2nd and 2. And, I thought that knocked away, luckily. I thought that corner would actually stay in the middle of the field and not follow Cole Kmet there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I was thinking there. That was a bad decision by me. And again, wide open. And he decides to go downfield. It's an inaccurate throw, but somehow still caught by Darnell Mooney. Luckily, he was wide open. Because that could have easily been an interception. Easily. I think Cole Kmet is actually back at starting tight end. The game has been changing the starting lineups and the depth chart all the time for some reason. I think it was an update that screwed it up. And yeah, it's been a mess. Terry Honeycutt's going to get this handoff though. And Honeycutt with speed. And Honeycutt all the way down to the 4-yard line. These receivers, man, they are fast. You got Mooney, Woody, and obviously Honeycutt, who's very fast. We're gonna get that to Cole Kmet, touchdown. Good job of Cole Kmet moving around, and he was open enough to throw it, and he comes down with it. And we're gonna take a 14-3 lead over the New York Giants. So 2nd and 10 here for the Giants with 5.5 minutes to go. They're at the 43-yard line. And damn, oh, I tried to pick that off, and the animation, no animation, like, activated for Simmons. He just ran and stood there instead of going for the ball. I'm spamming Y over here, like, hello? You didn't go for the ball. I don't know what the deal was there. And now Daniel Jones to Ingram, and that's going to be a catch. This game just is unresponsive. It really is. I mean, that's just... It's unbelievable. It's so frustrating to play because you try and do something and it just either doesn't work or does the complete opposite. That's going to be caught underneath by Ingram. And it's going to be 2nd and 3 for the Giants here in the red zone. Can this defense come up with another red zone stop? And they can't. I saw it a little too late. And that's going to be a touchdown for the New York Giants. And they will make this thing 14-10. I mean, I feel like that should have never happened. Just the game didn't let Isaiah Simmons go for the ball. He just ran up to it, watched it go right by him. Now, cornerback Redmond is in the backfield, so that's awesome. Love to see that. You know, we don't have a good young running back that could step in. You know, none of those exist. The Giants stupidly challenge. That was 100% a catch. And we'll get the ball back to David Montgomery. He's going to run up the middle. I don't know why this game today decided to just be complete absolute trash. You would think that if a running back gets hurt, that the backup running back would step in. You would think. But I guess that's just not the case. Makes no sense. Mooney wide open. Darnell Mooney having a good game. That's Deshaun Hand in New York now. And we'll go ahead and, we'll go ahead and throw it here again. We're going to get that to Terry Honeycutt, who was open. Justin Fields, 12 of 18, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. Terry Honeycutt, 2 catches, 33 yards. Does have 17 rushing yards. I'm going to give this to Montgomery. And Montgomery cuts up the middle there. Down to the 21-yard line. 6 carries, 37 yards for David Montgomery. And I'm going to have Woody come across here. We're going to have Montgomery actually block. And that is not open. So we're just going to run for it. Try to get out of bounds. Justin Fields, a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd and 6. They're loading the box here. I'm going to go with the throw. And we're going to give this thing to Torrey Woody. And that's going to be caught for a first down to the 17-yard line. And now at the 2-minute warning with a 14-10 lead. Let's see who's open here. Do we want to go Mooney? We could have. Didn't love it. We're going to run with Justin Fields. Oh, and he got tripped up at the 4-yard line. That was nearly a touchdown. It's a little unfortunate. I wanted to go Woody there. I just Fields just couldn't get around. It's me 3rd and goal. I should have just threw it away. But now under a minute to go. 3rd and goal. We would need a massive play here. We got pressure. That's going to be inaccurate. And we're going to have to kick a field goal here to try and take a 17-10 lead. The offensive line today. Oh, shoot. I think I just missed this field goal. Nope. It's going to be good. The offensive line today has been a little rough. Just a little bit. Pressure on Daniel Jones, and he fumbled the ball. And it was recovered. Nichols comes in with sack number 2. And the Giants are way backed up. They shouldn't run a play here. They do. Well, that was a little risky. Went for the fumble. He didn't. And that's going to end the first half. What a crazy end to the first half. Not sure what the Giants are doing there. And we'll take a 17-10 lead into the second half. 3rd and 6 here for the New York Giants. Here to start this second half. And Daniel Jones will dump it off to Slayton, who was covered, and then randomly Madden chooses to have my DBs just walk away. It's awesome. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. It's gonna be a free first down for the Giants, and another completed pass. It's going to be 2nd and inches. We might have to go man-to-man because this game, man, it just... Whoa, Saquon reversing field. He does get the first down. This game is just killing my zones. So I'm going to have to go man-to-man. Our corners are better in man anyways. So it should be fine. But 17-10 here, and the Giants try to run it. Doesn't go anywhere. And it'll be 2nd and 9. Again, we're trying to go man-to-man here because zone is just not working. And decent coverage. And Jones had to get rid of it. There was a lot of pressure. Good coverage downfield. Allowed the defensive line to get some pressure on Daniel Jones. Luckily for Daniel Jones, he got rid of it just in time. Jones pressured again, going deep. Out of bounds, incomplete. And the Giants will have to punt. Our defense, our secondary in man-to-man has been playing really, really well. So 1st and 10, we are at the 9-yard line. And that's going to be caught by Torrey Woody. And it's going to be 2nd and inches. Torrey Woody, 4 catches for 41 yards. He's been so good for us. He really has. David Montgomery up the middle. And that's going to be a gain of 5. David Montgomery just had a nice run up the middle for a first down. We are now at the 48-yard line. And Montgomery, once again, a decent gain of 6. 9 carries, 64 yards for Montgomery. And let's see, where do we want to go with this one? Tracy Hurst, wide open. And he's going to get the first down, a gain of 6. Tracy Hurst with his first catch of the game, I believe. We've been really spreading around. I think there's been like 8 players to have caught a ball in this game, as Montgomery should have just let that fall to the ground. That's going to be a loss of 5. Montgomery kind of screwed us over there by catching that ball. So 2nd and 15, we're going to get the ball to the rookie, Terry Honeycutt. And Honeycutt with the first down. He's so fast. I mean, you just put him on a drag, he's going to get open. 4 catches for 59 yards for Terry Honeycutt. Montgomery, the run right up the middle for a gain of about 12 or 13 yards. 76 rushing yards for David Montgomery. Apparently Jenkins got a little banged up, but he's back in. And I'm going to go to the end zone. Terry Honeycutt high points it, catches it, touchdown. The rookie with another touchdown catch on the year. Great throw from Justin Fields. Great job by Honeycutt to box out there, high point the ball. What a catch by Honeycutt. And that will give us a 24-10 lead over the Giants. This defense is flying around. It's been very, very good. It's going to be 3rd and 10 now for the Giants. And they're going deep. There was a flag. That's going to be out of bounds. Is that roughing the passer? That's Griffey with the penalty. That hurts. That hurts quite a bit. This defense has been playing outstanding, as that's a drop. It's a really bad drop. And it will be a 2nd and 10. But yeah, this defense is fast. It flies around. I mean, good tackling. That's going to be caught downfield by Galladay. Jalen Johnson got beat there by Galladay. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Giants. Penalties, man. Penalties just, they kill you. And then stuff like this happens. Saquon Barkley gets loose. Roquan Smith just saved a touchdown. But Saquon gets loose. Again, I mean, the penalties are just killer. I mean, that's a punt. That's a 3 and out. And instead, it's a big play to Galladay and 2 big runs by Saquon. Harrison Jr. is hurt. And all of a sudden, just things fall apart. I don't get it. I don't get it. Stupid penalty. Defense falls apart. It's going to be 24-17. 1st and 10 down to the Giants' 35-yard line. We just hit Darnell Mooney on a nice play right before the end of the 3rd quarter. We're going to give this to Torrey Woody. And Woody gets maybe about a yard there. And let's see what we can do here. We're going to hand this thing off to David Montgomery. 2nd and 9. And Montgomery up the middle, gets the 1st down. 13 carries, 97 yards for David Montgomery. Now we're going to hand this off to Darnell Mooney. Mooney takes the handoff. Good block by Terry Honeycutt. And Mooney gets to the outside all the way down to the 8-yard line. Being able to have these reverses with the wide receivers, with these wide receivers, I mean, it's so nice. It's so nice to have that. Oh, I really wanted to go Honeycutt the corner of the end zone. I was trying to throw the ball away. Ojulari with the sack. I literally hit the damn button like 5 times. And nothing happened. 2nd and goal. Honestly, I feel like we can get a big chunk of yards just by running the ball. We don't. And there's a flag, so I'm guessing it's going to be holding. Yep. Holding, and we just keep on going backwards. Penalties are absolutely killing us right now. What is going on with the penalties? Come on, guys. Like, what are we doing here? These penalties are killing us. I'm going to take a shot. That's Honeycutt. And Honeycutt high points it. Makes the catch. What a catch by Terry Honeycutt. Honestly, did not see the DB back there. I thought it would have been picked. Big time catch by the rookie receiver. And we're going to roll out with Fields. Corner of the end zone, and it's picked off. Holmes with an insane interception. I mean, it was way behind Torrey Woody. It was a terrible throw. It was way inside. If anything, just throw it away, dude. Just throw it outside. That is so frustrating. How am I running right and the ball goes way inside? I'm directing that pass to go to the outside. I don't know if an inaccurate, thing came up or not. It had to have, because there's no way that ball goes inside like that. There just isn't. Daniel Jones on the keeper has a ton of space. He didn't slide. Jackson with the forced fumble. Jackson all the way down to the 16-yard line. What is Daniel Jones thinking? Jackson forced the most fumbles a year ago. He had like 8. And Daniel Jones, we got a defensive tackle in the backfield. This is fantastic. We're going to throw that to Woody. That ball is accurate. That's going to be a first down for Woody. And now, a defensive tackle in the backfield. I don't get it. I don't get it. This game. We're going to dump this off. It's Tracy Hurst. And Hurst all the way down to about the half-inch yard line. Like, that was a touchdown. 2 catches for Tracy Hurst. We might just quick throw this. I might actually have Montgomery block here. See if Torrey Woody's open. He is. Inaccurate. Wide open. No reason for that to be inaccurate. Easy throw. But, inaccurate throw. We'll get it this time, though, on the slant. Torrey Woody wide open. Finally, an accurate throw to Torrey Woody. And we'll make this thing 31-17. That should just about do it in this game. A very frustrating game for me. Not because the players played bad. It's just this game just... It honestly, the updates really have made this game worse. It really has. Well, the Giants keeping things somewhat interesting. They're driving here with 4 minutes to go in this game. And Daniel Jones is sacked. Landon Flynn, the rookie, our top draft pick, gets to the quarterback. And I believe that's number 2 on the year. Nichols almost had it. But Landon Flynn able to track down Daniel Jones. Now, under 4 minutes to go, this is a screen. And Barkley gets upfield to the 26-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. Manageable 3rd down for the Giants. Good play call there by the Giants to go on that screen. And the screen actually worked for them for once. That's going to be caught on the outside by Golladay. Nice timing on that throw. Throw and catch. And it was, 2nd and long, but the defense gives up a couple big plays. A big hit there by Isaiah Simmons. Barkley, 17 carries, 89 yards rushing, does have a touchdown. I would love to not allow a touchdown here, and for this defense to only allow 17 points in this game. That would be phenomenal. Screen goes nowhere, incomplete. It would be a great time for this defense to create another turnover here. Daniel Jones hasn't thrown a pick. He does have a fumble. Hasn't thrown a pick. This is a screen. And that is caught. And a first down. The screens. The screens are killing us. It's going to be 1st and goal. Can our defense get a stop here? Quick throw to the outside. Touchdown, Evan Ingram. No, our defense can't get a stop. Couple first downs should win this game. It's only a touchdown game, so this is a big drive here. If we can get a couple first downs, we'll be fine. David Montgomery gets the first one right there, right off the bat. Big run there for David Montgomery. And we're just going to give it to him. He's been great today. And bad blocking there. 15 carries, 110 yards for David Montgomery. And we're at the 2-minute warning. Chicago's starting to call their timeouts here with less than 2 minutes to go. Do I go for the win here? Go play action? Yeah. We're going to go for the win here. Play action. That's well covered. I feel like they knew that was coming. Fields will run it, and he gets the first down. Justin Fields turning the corner. Thought he was going to step out of bounds. But he kept going. Not only stays in bounds, but he gets the first down. A huge first down there. Justin Fields making a big play. And that should just about do it with this game. 2nd and 10. 1:43 to go. I believe the Giants could technically get the ball back still. So we do need probably one more first down. This will bring it down to a minute. And then they would have about, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds, less than that, to get something going here. I would love you know what? We might just throw a screen here. Should be complete. We'll keep the clock going. And maybe we can get a first down with it. That's what we're going to do. Quick throw to Mooney here. And nice blocking. Staying in bounds. Gain of 3. Takes actually a decent amount of time off the clock as well. So they're going to definitely have less than 20 seconds. Yeah, they're gonna have about, what is that, 16? Less than 16 because the play is gonna take some time. So good job there. And we'll try and pin them as well to make it even more difficult. Got some decent wind here. We just need a good punt. And it's a bad punt. 13 seconds here for the Giants. And they will be at their own 20-yard line. Let's just not allow some ridiculously big play. No, they're just going to go Hail Mary right off the bat. And that is incomplete. They'll have another shot at it with 5 seconds to go. We'll just start backing up Simmons here. Saquon does come out. Will they dump it off to Saquon? No, they're just going to do that, I guess. So that's going to be the game. We win it 31-24. Score was a lot closer than the game itself. We pretty much controlled that game as we win it 31-24. Really should not have been that close. As we got a lot of guys taking pictures and doing whatever. Justin Fields with a solid game. 28 of 37, 324, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. One of them hit it as he threw. Ball got hit up into the air. It was a jump ball. Ended up being picked. And then the other one was just a weird, inaccurate throw that should not have happened. Daniel Jones, 24 of 38, 271, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. David Montgomery, 18 carries, 113 yards, no touchdowns. Fields with 3 carries, 16 yards. Honeycutt had a 17-yard run. Mooney had a 16-yard run. Receiving-wise, Torrey Woody, another 8 catches in this game. 60 yards, 2 touchdowns for Torrey Woody. Honeycutt, 7 catches, 111 yards, and a touchdown. Darnell Mooney, 7 catches, 131 yards. Hurst had 2 catches for 10 yards. Cole Kmet with 2 catches for 17 yards. Defensively, Simmons had 12 tackles, 1 for loss, 3 tackles for loss for Nichols. Griffey had 2 of those as well. Nichols with 2 sacks. Flynn with the sack. Griffey with the sack as well. And I believe there was a forced fumble as well. That went to Eddie Jackson. Oh, Nichols also, as well had a strip sack, but ended up being recovered by the Giants. So there you go. Big win. We go up to 4-0 over the New York Giants. We win it 31-24. We got a few upgrades here. David Montgomery with an upgrade. Landon Flynn with an upgrade. We'll give Landon Flynn a speed rush. As hopefully we get his finesse moves up. Yep. Finesse moves goes up by 1. They're at an 83. His tackling goes up to an 84. And then David Montgomery. We'll give Montgomery power back. Let's see if we can get, yeah, stiff arm, trucking. Those go up. Obviously, he has X factor, but trucking goes up to an 85. Stiff arm is up to a 78. I want those to definitely go up. I don't think we're ever gonna get his speed to go up. Oh, he has another upgrade or what? No, it's just a glitch. Yeah, no skill points, just a glitch. Robert Pitts, we'll give him pass protection as well, and he stays at a 72 overall. The rookie is a good run blocker. Pass blocking is okay, but yeah, that's something that definitely needs to go up for him. And that should just about do it. Quarterback 1 check-in. Justin Fields played just fine. Let's keep it up. You're one of the leaders in that locker room. Keep pushing those guys every day, and we'll keep this going all season long. Team victory. Their entire team gets 2,500 XP. And we'll go ahead and advance to next week. We got the New England Patriots here in week number 5. They are 2-2. Will be in New England. Always a tough place to play. Their defense, not great, but their offense seems to be pretty good. Expect heavy rain in that game. And we have a bunch of upgrades. Let's go through all of this. Jalen Johnson has an upgrade. Let's give Jalen Johnson... Ooh, he's actually pretty decent. Man, Jalen Johnson's slow. Let's give him slot. And he is +2 man, +1 zone. That's exactly what I wanted. I didn't realize Jalen Johnson was so slow. That's why he's getting beat. That's definitely why. Let's give Tonga run stopper, I guess. Some of these other guys, I mean, Daz Newsome has an upgrade. What do we want to give Daz? He's so slow, man. Let's give him deep threat. Maybe his speed will go up a little bit. Such a bummer that he's not as fast as what I feel like he should be. Isaiah Simmons, we're gonna give Isaiah Simmons run stopper. So he goes up to an 81 overall. +2 block shed, +1 pursuit. Yeah, his block shedding needs to go up. His pursuit's already really good. Cody Whitehair, let's give him pass protection as well. He stays at an 80 overall. And let's see, who else do we have? Tracy Hurst. Tracy Hurst, let's give him... What do we want to give Tracy Hurst? Let's give Tracy Hurst vertical threat. 76 overall. Kind of pairs with Cole Kmet in that way because Cole Kmet is more of a possession receiver. Khalil Herbert has an upgrade. We'll give Herbert elusive back. He's up to a 74 overall. Wish we could have given him the ball. But, you know, the game is just... It's just a game. Joe Palmer goes up to a 74 overall. +2 tackle, +2 pursuit. Robert Quinn, we'll give power rush. He goes up, or I think he stays at a 74 overall, actually. +1 power moves. Jalen Shepard, we're going to give run stopper. He's a safety converted over to linebacker. So block shedding, tackle, those are the things that need to go up for him. Block shedding's only at a 62. Riley Ridley, we're going to give slot. He's at a 72 overall with morale. +2 catching. Larry Barham, let's give him pass protection as well. He stays at a 67 overall. And Nichols, what do we want to give Nichols? He's been really good at being able to get to the quarterback. Block shed is pretty good. Honestly, let's give him power rush. He goes up to an 82 overall. +2 power moves, +1 speed. Great. That's fantastic. And then Hambright, I don't know. We'll give him pass protection as well. He goes up to a 65 overall, and that will do it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That like button if you did. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in week number 5 against the New England Patriots. See you guys then.